It's your boy DOC, and I got a Bay Area legend on the line, Messy Marv, that just touched home from prison. What up, though, boy?
What's up, my nigga?
Chilling, man. How it feel to be back?
Man, it feels good to be free, my nigga. I've been spending this money. I've been home like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or something. Man, I've been out here fucking around, my nigga.
Word. As far as my research, I've been seeing that you've been released and you signed with Berner. Like, how did that situation come about with you and Berner connecting?
Me and Berner, been doing business. Done some business. The one album, the Blow Through album. This was before Wiz signed Berner to the Taylor Gang. Berner was grinding, so I was a part of that grind. Berner just reached back out. You know what I'm saying? In the situation right now, we scheduling with the situation. You feel me? Didn't want me to talk too much on it, but we are moving forward. And I got real excited, man. So, little videos, the Instagram posts I just post. You feel what I'm saying? And, with the shit we got coming. You know what I'm saying? Seeing involved with Messy Marv and Quinn album. We're gonna send all this shit through Burn One. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, Cash Out Records, man. Solo, and a couple Messy Marv and Quinn albums. I believe is what we worked out. But we in the schedule right now. First video shoot is next week. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I haven't had a chance to sleep, my nigga. I've been fucking around, man.
Staying busy.
Pulling this money out. Yeah, I've been pulling this money out, my nigga.
Right. Staying busy.
Yeah.
So let me ask.
What's up with Doc? What's up with Doc, though? Man, you straight? You good?
Yeah, man. Straight as you can be, man. Just taking it day by day, cooling, staying out the way, man. Just trying to stay positive. And the only thing you can do around this motherfucking day is stay out the way so you can stay out of trouble and don't get caught up in the bullshit, man.
The first day out, and I been this shit, I said, nigga, I know empty day. You know what I'm saying? It's burpees, my nigga.
Right.
It's back to burpees and shit. So, I understand that, real good, my nigga. Staying out the would make a lot of sense, man.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because someone that, when they told me when you first got out, they wanted to know, when you signed with Berner, that's totally independent. You said the Cash Out Records, that's not an affiliation with Taylor Gang. This is you and his solo, thing that y'all got going together.
You know what? I really don't want to speak on it because I don't know how Berner gonna do it.
Right.
But me and Berner definitely lock that in, you feel what I'm saying, and we moving forward with what we doing, but I don't know, how we gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, so I don't want to speak on it, you feel me, and then something else happened, but, it's a possibility. I don't know how he doing it, though, you feel me?
Right. And I seen you mentioned Quinn. You said that some albums supposed to come out with that. Did you ever get the opportunity to see the interview that I did with Quinn, where he was trying to reach out to you in a positive way and say that he wanted to dead the beef or squash the beef?
Yeah, definitely. I listened to the interview. I heard him say some things about some people saying that I wasn't in jail, that was close to him or was from the family. I didn't really understand the interview, but definitely understand, where Bro Berner from. You feel me? Where he coming from? All good. Another thing Berner wanted me to touch on, just because of how positive the following is. You know what I'm saying? The content, lyrics, say some fly shit, man. And then he could say some super fly shit, though. But, at the end of the day, blood fuck with his kid, just like any other father. You feel what I'm saying? Father and nigga. Just wanted me to put it out there, to the people that, it's good, man. It's wavy, nigga. Got wavy, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't have no problems, with nobody, man. I've been home, back in the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, Richmond, everywhere else, man. Jumping out on the same niggas I've been jumping out on, man. Receiving that love, man. Giving that love, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting that love, though. So, definitely don't have no problem. It'll been addressed. I definitely ain't went, looking for nobody, man. and felt like, you know, I had to. So, you know, there it is, man. You know, real positive things come from this Burn One ENT, you know, in this Cash Out Records venture, man. He wanted me to mention that just based on the positivity and the energy, you know, from Cookies, and, you know, this is a real successful dude, man. You know what I'm saying? On the side of me being street, having my street success. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's something different for Burn, you know, and definitely something different for me. So, it's good, man. Me and Quinn, you know, came to some terms, you know, through Burn, through, you know, some other person that he reached out to, man, and we gonna lock the deal.
Word.
You know, the Messy Marv and San Quinn, do the Messy Marv and San Quinn, you know, there too. So, all good.
Well, that's good. That's good, because I definitely know how big that is for, especially the Fillmore area and just the Bay period, of seeing y'all come back together. So that's what's up. It's always good to hear some positivity, you know, come out of those situations where two grown men can, you know, fix the problem or whatever it is, because I don't really know, you know, to put it beside each other and get to that bag. You know, so let me ask you this: as far as the time that you were sitting down and having, you know, away, do you think that made you change, like, I don't want to say your business model about how you're going to approach the rap game this time? Do you think you're going to approach it with the same, you know, intensity, or, you know, even harder because you had time to sit down and think about, map it out, you know?
Yeah, I just did 3. You know what I'm saying? I said 3. You feel me? No full rhymes and shit. You feel me? Along with direction, you know, the direction that I wrote, you know, and the beginning of this momentum that everybody got, you know, a chance to see now. You know what I'm saying? Just with the post that I just, you know, posted, and this new situation, and, you know, all this is just the direction that I wanted to go in, man, and jump head first in, man, you know, first couple of days out. So, you know, there's the post, there's the flicks, there's a new situation. Attacking the game in a different way. This is definitely something different for me, man. Like I said, the people, you don't see differently. You know what I'm saying? But the content is more raw than ever. Like I said.
Hey, let me ask you this: are you in the closing area? Because it's the phone kind of going in and out real bad.
I'm sitting in these project buildings right now, my nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Hell yeah. This nigga's in there smoking, man. It's digi skills in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Hardwood floors, nigga, and the heater on the wall, nigga.
Okay. I was like, the reception going in and out.
Yeah, man.
But no, I was listening to what you were saying, you know, now and in the beginning of the conversation, when you were saying you got some albums that's gonna come out, you know, you selling them or putting them out free for the fans, you know, or how is that gonna work?
The first 2 albums are gonna be free albums that I'm giving away digitally. If you had a table of them, volume 1 and 2, I'm gonna get them out free through the blog sites. You'll have a chance to put it up exclusively. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, just to get, you know, fresh out, meant the world to me, just based around these phones and data plan minutes going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'll drive this shit up in your motherfucking iPad, man, on your iTunes, and you can just drive this shit in your phone, man, and, you know what I'm saying, and fuck with mess until I drop this new LP, my nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
And yes, 2 free albums. And that's what I'm working on now. These videos that I'm releasing will be a trilogy of, you know, of an introduction to rap. Always about me being on me being released. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? T-Fats got involved. You know, see Big Booby. The whole Big Block movement, Success Records, is where T-Fats and Bridge is running now. You know, what's my young nigga name? What's that? Who raising them artists? What's raising them? Prezi doing his thing now from Home Road. So Fat stepped up and stepped in on a positive note, you know, based around Frisco. You know what I'm saying? So Huss Point there, Fillmore there. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Say Stunner, stepped up and stepped in, you know what I'm saying, on a positive note. You know, the Oceanside, Ocean View, Lake View, you know, is supporting real heavy, man. Just as long as, I mean, just as well as, you know, Sunnydale, Trail Hill, Double Rock. You know what I'm saying? Everybody embraced me, man. I done jumped out on keep saying that, nigga. I've been jumping out everywhere, man. Like I said, the love is here. Everyone embraced me. We got some key factors that stepped up and stepped in, man, just based around the LOVE, man. You feel what I'm saying? And put some things together. And yeah, we pushing, man.
Pushing.
You feel me?
Pushing hard.
Shout out Philthy too, man. You know what I'm saying? Some men came together, man, and we putting things on the table too. So as men, man, you know, there's some people put some things on the table, man, and yeah, and we're gonna come together as men and figure it out. You know, and that's bull too. Like I said, man, I came home here first, man. I've been running around this motherfucker pulling on so many motherfucking 100 stacks. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You know, back to what I'm used to, back to what I was used to doing, man. And like I said, it feels good to be home, man. And yeah, a whole bunch of San Francisco, man, a whole bunch of Bay Area, my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
So, let me ask you this. I know the fans want to know, especially because you have been releasing music throughout, you know, music here and there throughout this whole time. You think it's going to be the sound of your music you're going to adapt to, you're going to stick to the Bay? You know, because a lot of times, like different regions, you know, a lot of people adapting different sounds of what the wave is right now. You think you're going to mix it in there and do some of that, or you're going to stick to your original roots and keep it fully Bay to push, you know, to push y'all line to get that sound back in the game?
If you can remember my roots on a national, real nigga, 100 nigga, Sachi nigga level when it came to the production, as far as, you know, and content, you know, as far as my albums, I always appealed to Detroit. I always appealed to the Midwest. Yeah. I always appealed to Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Louisiana and the whole Northwest region. You feel me? So definitely I'm definitely jumping back in with the same, you know, my raw form. You feel what I'm saying? But the production is probably what I'm more focused on now, just so I can appeal, or no, give my market what they want me to give them, and they want me to give them, and that's this Bay Area market. Yeah. But other than that, you know, I always keep it, you know what I'm saying, national 100 though. So my Detroit niggas, cause you know what I'm saying, jam this shit, man, to try this shit though, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Cause that, I'm trying to think of the name of that song. It's a video to it. That She Gotta Pay Me. That's one of my favorite songs. Just that whole style right there that brings me back to when I'll be putting different people on when I'll be down south and be putting them on your music or different. I'm like, this is the type of sound that I'm used to from hearing, you know, from that area. Another thing I wanted to ask you, you think at some point in time in the near future, I know you're saying like the trilogy and the documentary and stuff like that, would it ever lead up to a book or just a full-fledged something of that, you know, to give people the full blueprint of like, okay, this is what made Messy Marv a staple in my area?
No, what I mentioned to you was the trilogy. It's a trilogy of the, you know, the look, you feel me, the history, with a visual, my nigga. So that's definitely, you know what I'm saying, in the making too. But videos is just an introduction to my visual and welcoming home, you know, to San Francisco, to this Bay Area. Nigga, so after these 5 videos, you know, just like how young MA and, you know, saying all these exclusives before she dropped anything, you know, with a visual, it was pretty much my direction, man. Let me give these people some videos. It's been like 24 years, my nigga. I have 5 videos. The world went viral on me, man. iPhone viral, iPhone Macindosh. So, you know what I'm saying, I jumped in this lane, man, with these young niggas, man. And that's probably the difference, you know what I'm saying, nowadays, man, when you said this is going to be a different you know what I'm saying, yeah, man, I jumped in head first with these young niggas too, man. You know what I'm saying, my hair nappy as fuck, and you know what I'm saying, nigga, I just like, you know, that's where I am in my spirit right now, man. That's what That's how the conditions are right now. It's a little different back in the 90s, early 2000s, my nigga. Even, till 2007, man, I seen this whole Bay Area evolve into this third world, fashion district, killer fashion district, my nigga. So, I'm jumping out with the H&M zone too, though, and that's different from this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of my OG niggas, that I jumped out on was H&M down, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? So I'm here first, in this lane with these young niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the difference, I think, in the production. But yeah, other than that, man, here we are, trilogy with the videos, 2 free albums, and then that solo joint, man. Burn One ENT Cash Out Records, man, along with these Quinn and Mets albums on this Burn One situation and this Cash Out situation too.
Now, in between that time, I think that, did you change your Instagram handle and all that? Is it all the same where people can still come back to the same locations on social media to reach you? I know I've seen it as Cash Lord Mess now.
That's exactly what it is, my nigga. It's okay. Cash Lord Mess. The Twitter is Cash Lord Mess. I just did the Snapchat shit. You feel me? I'm brand new to that too, man. I'm finna start Snapchatting something different from me. You know what I'm saying? It's been so long, my nigga, and everybody wanted the insight to San Francisco, California, especially the Fillmore district. JT had moved to Atlanta. Quinn, he drop an album every a year or two. He's still with his classic albums, so. You know what I'm saying? It's just that situation right there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mess, Instagram, Cash Lord Mess. And my Facebook's is official Messy Marv, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Well, we definitely, once them albums and everything get right to that point where you're about to get the pushing them, we can come back and put something else back together for the promo and everything for everybody to make sure they stay in line to, tap in with you to get the music and everything. Was there anything, last thing that was on your chest that you wanted to say as far as just fresh being home? Like, do it feel any different in the air out there, or, it feel just right back at home, just stepping like it was, a couple years ago?
I mean, my legacy has been, the super fly ass, G-ass nigga. Anyway, man, I've been jumping out with these stacks. Anyway, man, but, I tell you like this, man, like I said, it feels good to be home. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around this motherfucker jumping out with money, nigga. Like I used to, nigga. Like I'm gonna keep doing. Yeah, man, and I'm worth $200 more today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, though? Yeah, I'm worth $200 more today, man, and that felt crazy, man. It felt crazy to me. Man. Just that part of it, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, Berner. Shout out, the whole Cash Out Records staff, the staff and the company, man. And then your Black Mafia, man. My little nigga ABM, a couple little niggas, man. I got lined up too. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna have some fun, man. Definitely gonna have some fun. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm showing up for the jump on this stage and give y'all what y'all been wanting, man, and all the shit, man. And hopefully I could lock in with Cash Dog, man, Rip Dex. You know what I'm saying? And I can lock in with Cash or something, man. You put that together. I say this every interview, my nigga, but you know what I'm saying, Doc, we've been fucking around on the phone for years now, so yeah. Hopefully I could put the Cash Dog in the headlock or something, and then, you know what I'm saying, we lock up and do some shit.
For
you know
sure.
What I'm saying?
Well,
yeah.
Well, one thing I definitely, when I put this video up, I'm definitely send it her way, you know what I'm saying, so she can get a hold of it and peep it out, because that'll be a smooth-ass connection right there. I know you already got some ideas in the works of what you wanted to do with that way before she got to where she's at right now, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But I definitely appreciate the interview, man. Welcome home. Glad you home, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing, moving around, man. And if there's anything you want to say, we can get up out of here.
Man, hey, one love, my nigga. One love for the interview. Appreciate the look. Everything's appreciated, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm back out, nigga. I'm home. I'm moving around this motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bayarea. I'm back home, nigga.